We're back. So what are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk very little because I just came from the dentist.
And I only got 50% worth of power, so.
And yeah, but this should be real quick because we're going to talk about sex.
Sex. I want you. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
no. So basically, my daughter just got married. We won't say which one. My oldest.
Wow.
She just got married and she asked me the sweetest question. She didn't really want to ask me, and I was like, go ahead, ask me. What? You can talk to me about anything. And then she was just talking about how it is after you get married and sex. And I said this would be a good topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes things happen after you get married and the sweetest thing is that they were both virgins.
Yeah, so that's
that was pretty.
That ain't my claim to
pretty
fame. That ain't my
amazing.
story. I wish it was,
not?
but it's not my story. Yeah.
I thought I was your first. Oh, I wasn't because he had a child.
Ooh. See, she's trying to shame me for my body count, but I don't have a high body count. I didn't have a high body count. Thank God.
Yeah.
Amen.
So,
Praise God.
Anyway, back to the subject. She was just saying that her drive is much higher, and I hope she doesn't mind. She won't mind. She wants us to get back on. Much higher than her husband.
Ah, that sounds familiar.
Just like me. So, and many other people. And sometimes it could be reversed, where the man is wanting to all the time.
Yeah, because most people think that it's always the man that has the higher sex drive or the higher libido, but that's not always true.
No, that's not. So,
hold on one second.
Yeah, someone's calling.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but that's not always true.
Here we go.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have low testosterone, although you should get that checked. You should get it checked, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that sometimes your woman be like, woo!
No, sometimes what I told her, and you can say your part, but what I was explaining to her is that as I was studying in Genesis, something happened there, and that I believe that is part of the curse. This is my belief. I'm not saying everybody should believe this way, but I think it's part of the curse because in one part it says for the woman, and you can go back and read it, where it says that she would be longing for her husband. And why is that? Something happened when they messed up in the garden. Why would I be longing for him, his attention, because something happened? And another thing is, all men, God made them to be hunters. So once they snag the bag, they on chill mode sometimes. After they snag your bag, and that's true. They got you.
Because we feel like we got it.
But that's why we have to,
not next one, but on to the next women, thing that we have to do.
Yeah. Anyway, we have to. Good thing he straightened that out.
I had to clean that up.
But when you're hunters, oh my, they really want you.
Okay, go ahead.
So when you're a hunter, you get what you got and then you chill. But what we have to do as women, I think, is we need to make it interesting. And then so does the guy. Like, I don't always want to be the aggressor. If you start out that way, I was telling her, y'all schedule time and make it so that he is
in charge of.
Oh, exactly. And then one day you're in charge, so you won't end up like how we were 3 decades later. We're figuring out probably like the 20th year that we're in 30 years now, but the 20th year that I don't always have to be the aggressor, and then that causes me to be the aggressor in everything, and I don't like that because that's not my role, that's not my calling. I'm not supposed to be in charge of everything. So I started letting him still hunt, and then I give him a reason to hunt.
Yeah, she does. Look at that hair. Look at that fly girl looking.
Anyway, my mouth is
looking like a 2-piece Nabiscus snack.
You don't even like biscuits.
And we just came from the dentist too, so we ain't smiling much right now. But we still giving y'all life lessons though. Yes. Because that's what we do.
So I think that we need to give our men a reason to hunt. And yes, we're tired. But one thing I like to say is you don't want anybody else getting your sweet nothings.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
All right. Watch out now.
But now I want to tell you what my mom said. My mama said, "Now
I'm
gonna say it." My mama said to my dad at one time, she said, "You can have the meat, but I'm gonna take the dough." Oh. So that is another way, but we that's another show.
That's another show for another time.
Yes.
But I will say this to the women out there, that they're hunting in multiple roles. They're doing hunting in their jobs. They're hunting. They're trying to, keep their family stable. A lot of the good ones are just tired. So sometimes we got to give them a little bit of grace.
So sometimes when he comes home, or from downstairs, because most of the time he's working from home, I let him come
clarify
upstairs.
What downstairs means. Clarify
in our office. We have an office downstairs. Okay, I'm about to say, because you said coming from downstairs.
No,
not downstairs.
They thought you was talking about something else.
Oh, no. We have none of that going on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, from the basement or from going into the office, sometimes he needs to take a nap, and that's okay. And then sometimes when I get home, I need to take a nap. So we take care of each other.
That's right.
And as he's hunting, I give him something to hunt for, and I'm not always going to be the aggressor. So he's still hunting me because we're still dating.
That's right.
Because that's what we should be doing. We're about to go to the movies
in a few minutes. As soon as we finish our life stuff that we got to do. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in on this next episode of Brunchin with ReGina.
This is the episode.
Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Brunchin with ReGina. We appreciate y'all. Click like, subscribe, all that good stuff that y'all was supposed to be doing before. But anyway, appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Deuce.